Hello and welcome back. Let me just use this opportunity to say thank you to every single one of you who has returned every day, each time I presented a video. I am so thankful. Thank you for your likes, for watching, for your comments, the feedbacks, the subscription as well. I'm really delighted. Thank you very much. God bless you. For this session, I want to quickly look at still on the commissioner thing regarding a baby boy whom I believe God will direct back safely to his mother pretty soon. One thing that has continued to ring on my mind is the fact that these people have said a lot of things going by the charges, the 11 charges that have been brought against Ruth Matthew. They try to make us see that she's committed grievous crimes of defaming people's character, hurting them, and as a result, she's gonna be jailed. I'm just wondering, how deplorable, how appalling is the justice system in Nigeria that an actual person who claims to be a judge is presiding over such idiotic charge case. I'd love to see them, see their face, see if they're human beings or some monstrous creature. Anyway, one thing I'm thinking about here is if the so-called Mohammed Hafiz or Hafiz, the commissioners, if they had concrete proof or evidence that baby testimony did not vanish from that messy location, wouldn't they have presented them long ago? Because from what I've heard, certain factions, people who believe and follow Jeremiah, have repeatedly said that they know where the child is. So how do you know where the child is, but you're standing against reuniting him with his mother? And you think that is okay? They come with a stupid excuse that if they release him or shed light on his whereabouts, people are going to say Jeremiah is involved. If he wasn't involved, why come he never helped the woman all along? One other thing which breaks my heart very much, I'll try not to cry, is the fact that Ahmed Issa, the one in charge of the Berkete show, that Ahmed Issa and the police commissioner, they willingly gave up the search for the lost child, purely based on irrelevant inconsistencies, as they claimed. How factual were those inconsistencies? Yes, Ruth Matthew omitted information about her stepdaughter. Yes, she said she didn't say that she sent the children. Purely, she omitted some information. So I do not see what made her story about the child being lost inconsistent. Human rights activists. That's what Mr. Ahmed Issa wants to present himself as, someone who fights for the rights of the voiceless, the poor. If, as he's such a human rights activist, as he claimed, if he had been gone on to do what he knows to do best, fighting for the right of that child, because baby testimony has rights too. He is a human being. Maybe that child would have been located that same year when he vanished. He would have been found. If the police commissioner had not allowed greed to becloud his judgment and the duty of care he has to the public. Maybe he would have done thorough investigations to ensure that all of Matthew's activities would lead them to the child. But they were all in a hurry. They were so pressed to please a common man who, by all his actions and words, have shown in so many ways how guilty he is, not helping the woman immediately when the child disappeared from his shrine. This Jeremiah, whom both Ahmed Isa and the so-called commissioner tried to please, they threw Ruth away. They accused her. They came up after her, and now she's in court. No investigation, no report whatsoever. They're very keen on presenting everything to the public. Yes, we have this, we've got that. Where are the findings from the investigation that made her guilty of defamation of character, of accusing people falsely, as they claim? There is none. It is really, really sad that a whole nation, the entire justice system, the police force, there are state governors, both in the state Ruth came from and the state where the crime occurred of her child being abducted. There are state governors. Those state governors have got wives. There are local government chairmen. There are various ministers of various ministries. There are all kinds of gods of men with the individual mini or mega shrines. All kinds of people who parade themselves as worthy members of the society. But so shameful that all of these people have continued to remain silent, to stay mute. Nobody is interested. Perhaps if baby testimony was their nephew, their godson, their neighbor's child, a colleague's child, or a celebrity's child, maybe the whole world would be having the what we normally see: bring back our child, bring back baby testimony, justice for baby testimony. But everybody is silent. Nobody. It is really sad. But I thank God who by himself is showing up. He has continued to disgrace every single person who stepped into this case with the wrong motive, to put down Ruth Matthew or to belittle the fact that that child is missing. God has shamed them. And may they continue to be put to shame, disgraced, defamed by themselves, as for that matter, until that precious child is reunited with his mother. I thank you all who are always coming here with me. It's really a pleasure. I will say it all again and again. Sooner or later, we're going to have a live session. There are some topics that I would want us to all gather and share. I do not know how the live session works on YouTube, but I'll try maybe Facebook or Instagram, where I normally used to do them in the past. So one of these days, we're going to have a live session to just share, rub minds on some very salient topics that are really hot. So I look forward to those times, to see you guys, for us to just chill out and enjoy fellowship, if we can put it that way. But let me say thank you for your time. You are really very appreciated. If I do not say it, do not think I take it for granted. I appreciate every single human being who has said anything in the comments, who has liked, who has shared, who has just been here with me. I am very grateful. I thank you. And I pray God's blessing on your life. And I ask that God will help you to not give up. Help us all to hold on. Help us all to continue to stand with our sister. It is not easy. Many have fallen by the way. Many more would fall. But it's my prayer that God will help us to stay standing. We will not be intimidated. We'll continue until our dear baby boy is brought back home to us. God bless you.